Hey guys. There we go. Brightened up. I was wondering about that. Hey Bailey. Hi puppy. So how's everyone doing today? How is anyone doing today? While I'm waiting for you guys to get on, I'll put a little bit more light on. Give us a little bit of natural light, right puppies? There's only like 9 of them in here or something. Jeez. There we go. That's a little bit better. Let's make sure I am on live chat. There we go. Yo, Matt, how you doing, sir? How you been? Well, I would like to thank you for our trip. I had a wonderful time. And how is your trip going? Because aren't you in Myrtle? Yeah, you are in Myrtle. Yeah, it looks like you're having a ball down there, and the weather looks awesome for you guys. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed myself. Actually, the picture that I took for Instagram, that was one of them. I just bought a bunch of them random pieces in the $1 per pound box, and they had a bunch of pieces of like Hawaiian koa, Coca-Cola, all kinds of nice stuff. I got a 11-inch round piece, well, 11-inch. It was like 14 by like 13 piece of walnut, but I had a bunch of checks on it, so I was able to get a 11-inch piece out of it, and it was like 5/4. So I'll be able to make a platter out of that, and I got it for like $2. I mean, it's ridiculous. I had an awesome time there. Next time I go back, I'm probably going to get in trouble again. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, and I thank you very much. I would have probably never driven that far unless, like you did. You basically just said, no, you got to go. But I had a great time. You know, I did get a lot of wood. I actually don't even know where that receipt is, but I did get a lot. Yeah, he was a good guy. Actually, everybody there was good. I think I was talking to his wife when before I left, the lady at the counter, you know, the big burl slab that they have as a desk, I should say, and a burl base. Ridiculous. That place is so nice. I took pictures of the bathroom. It's ridiculous. I guess you've been in their bathroom, right, Matt? I'm sure you have been. Let me see. Where is it? That's their sink. I mean, it's ridiculous. Everything that their bathroom is beautiful. That is the bathroom door. Let me let it focus on you. Come on, focus. That's their bathroom door. It's ridiculous. And here's the outside of the other bathroom door. I'm just like, the wood was everywhere there. And it was awesome too. Yeah, I love their bathroom. I actually ran back in. I'm like, you know what? It's going to be a long drive. I'm just going to go back in. But I had a ball there, and I'm definitely going to be going back there again, because they had a lot of great stuff. Yeah, you know what? I would really like that big joiner that they had in the front. Because honestly, looking at that, I'm like, if I got a joiner that big, I wouldn't have even need my planer. I mean, seriously, that 18-inch joiner they had, then the 24 in the other shop. I mean, I would have been set with the one machine, but it would have probably been more of a pain in the ass getting that in than it was to get my planer in. Then again, that might have come in pieces, and Felder might have actually installed it for me. Not to mention it's 3-phase, and I couldn't get that here. So, but yeah, it was awesome. So, how's golf going for you, sir? Yeah, the one that was a non-Felder, that one was the one that was over there behind the big sander that they had, the one that had the 6 hoses, the one that was right behind there on that bench. That would have been all I would have really needed. I mean, that and their big bandsaw. I mean, I would have been good. Who needs a mill when you have bandsaws like that? Oh, well, that sucks. But did you go swimming to get them? I mean, it was beautiful weather for it. Yeah, I don't play golf much because of that. I mean, I'm kind of like trap, 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 fairway, trap, green, trap. Yeah, I'm horrible. You're looking at those. Um, Front 9 ick. Back 9 went better. Yeah, I don't do golf because I'm not good at it at all. See, I would be like the Happy Gilmore. I'd be throwing clubs. I'd be, fighting people. I when I when I would get to the green, I would end up playing pool because that's. Well, see, I would probably be able to play good from them. Let's hope my cat doesn't unplug everything now. I'm a little earlier than what I would have wanted to be, but I kind of have to get down to my shop tonight. I got a lot of stuff that I got to do. Dan, how are you, sir? Dan, did you get a notification? And how's that car shopping going, Dan? I don't know what's wrong with my animals. They just keep running back and forth. Ah, well, it's always good to be bored at work. I mean, you're getting paid to do nothing. All right, see you in a minute, Matt. So, Dan, how's that car shopping going there, buddy? And have you had any luck in pinning down what you want to do as far as the car? I mean, what's your if you don't mind me asking, Dan, what's your price range? Hey Bailey, what are you doing? Come here, Pepper. Good boy. Well, like I said, what's your price range if you don't mind me asking? Because worst case scenario, I mean, I know the issue that you have. You have a lot of about 10 to 25. Well, geez, that just really that's wide open. Now, do you have a CarMax near you anywhere, or a Carvana? Because CarMax and Carvana, you can get anything transferred in, and honestly, to you, it'll probably be like a $700 transfer fee or $900 as long as you don't go to like Florida or Texas. So like if you all right, so I mean you have a lot of options then that you would be able to get a lot of cars transferred in. So I mean if you're looking at 10 to 25K, and not to be personal, but if you have not so great credit, now I mean even if let's say you have a 500 credit score, which I think you might have better than that, honestly. If you have a 500 credit score for a $25,000 car, say you put $6,000 down or $5,000 down, you're probably looking at about $375 a month for 25K. So if you want to stay, what do you want your payment to stay at? Because I know that your insurance is a little bit higher than most. Okay. So let's say you're making $1,500 a month. If you're making $1,500 a month, and say you have $1,000 for rent, you have $300 for food, you have $200 for car insurance. I don't really, So yeah, you'll definitely need that second job. But the only problem with a second job is you're going to depend on that. And if something happens with your second job and you can't keep it for some reason, that's where it's going to run into an issue. Yeah, that really sucks. And I know your situation with repairing your car, so so you're looking for, is that what your payment is now or what you're looking to go to? Because if you're looking for $300 to $400 a month, I mean, if you get a new car with like nothing down with bad credit, you can be at that $400 a month. And honestly, if you look into like we were discussing before, the Kias are really nice. Some of the Hyundais are really nice, and I'm talking brand new off the showroom floor. You can do the same thing with like a Corolla. I mean, for 400 a month, you could let's see, you could always look into Ford wouldn't be the best choice for you. I don't think they're not roomy enough. But the Corollas are kind of roomy. I just don't like the seats in them. You guys will see the review of that soon. That's one thing I got to do tonight. I want to try and get that edited, or at least get it started. I still have I shot a bunch of videos because I need to get stuff done, but I shot the videos, but I haven't edited them. So, but yeah, if you're looking for, something like, say, like 400 a month, let me see if I can help you out since the stream is slow. How's that sound? All right, here you go, Boise. How about this? It's a 2017 Toyota Camry LE with 16,000 miles on it for 17 grand. I mean, it's not that bad. Hey, Rebel. Hey, how are you doing, sir? That's all right. I mean, we have lives. I understand that. But thank you for stopping in, sir. Greatly appreciated. I'm just trying to help Dan out a little bit since the stream's a little bit slow. And you also want to stay with something that has a halfway decent mileage too, correct? From what I recall. Now, I don't know, but how you feel about it, but the Toyota CHR, I mean, you can get a 2018 Toyota CHR XLE Premium for 24 with 2,000 miles. Brand new car. You have a long warranty and everything. And I've looked at them. I kind of like the CHRs. I love how the door handles are in them. Man, I don't know if you're still here, Dan, but here's one for 20K. Well, 21 with 13,000 miles on it. And it's a 2018. So, I mean, definitely check into it. I mean, if you have 20 grand and you're looking for a car, I mean, you can seriously get a decent car for 20 grand. Truck or SUV, can't touch one. But like a small crossover or something like that, you might have a chance at. There's a lot of options out there for you. A lot of options. And I understand what you mean about having the warranty. and especially since you're going to be driving a lot of miles, you want to get something newer to extend the life of that warranty and the extend the life of your car, because you don't want to have too many miles on it and then you're, paid, still paying for it. Okay, so what do you think? So if the CHR doesn't really fit you, then that means the Corolla probably won't, but the Camrys are really nice. Full size, they got room in the back. I mean, so let's see what they have for Camrys. Let's see here. You have, now mind you, with Toyota, and all the other stuff, you can definitely get the extended warranty, but that's going to add, for the first year, it'll add some money to your payment. Like this one is a 2016 Camry with 21,000 miles on it for 18. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, you could probably afford a Camry, and they're really nice cars. I mean, you don't need fully loaded. I mean, anything that you get that's newer is going to kind of seem loaded compared to what you have now. So even if you get a base model newer car, I mean, it's going to be a huge step up for you. So, hey, String Bean, how you doing, sir? Let me see here. Yeah, I fully agree, and that's why I definitely say go with the Kia. I mean, the Kias they have a long warranty, and it basically covers everything. I mean, it's great as far as that's concerned. And Kias aren't really bad cars. I mean, they've really stepped up their game in the past few years. How do you feel about the Sorrentos? Because they'll have a little bit of room. You have a little bit of travel room. I mean, honestly, you can't go wrong with the Kia Optimas. Them things look nice. They're pretty fast. I mean, considering so, and let's see here. There is a 2018 Kia Optima LX for 15,000 with 36K on it, and it's a midsize. So, I mean, I don't know if you're staying away from the midsize because of the gas mileage, maybe. But this has, I mean, there's the gas mileage there. You're at 24 and 34. So, I mean, and them Kia Optimas are nice. I mean, that is a nice looking car there, Dan, and it's going to be good for what you do. And the interiors are pretty slick looking too. I mean, look at that. I mean, they're pretty cool looking. Yeah, I mean, very true. I mean, you still get a great warranty with it. I mean, that is good mileage, definitely good mileage. But it is it's nice to see that you've opened up your scope a little bit, and you're being a little bit more realistic with what you want, because the whole Challenger Charger thing, that probably wouldn't have worked out too good for you. Thoughts of an Old Soldier. Hello, sir. How are you? And welcome to the channel. Nice to see you again. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, the Kias are nice. I mean, you definitely have that warranty to fall back on. I mean, that's really good. My cat jumped up. So, yeah, that'll be nice if you can get something soon, Dan, because I know you want to kind of offload the one that you have already, which I agree with you, you know, but you did a lot to it. So, I mean, you can always save up to put a little bit of a down payment down to save you a little bit of money. Well, and in that case, then just be careful, because if you get into a loan, you know, as soon as you drive it off the lot, it depreciates. So you might want to look at, if your car is getting you through now, you know, you might want to just wait until you get your LPN and then just buy a nicer car, because you don't want to start switching from loan to loan to loan. Next thing you know, you're going to be upside down. You're going to be in a car for $600 a month, and it's going to be like a used 2012. You know what I mean? So just make sure that you look at it from a financial aspect. If you can hold out till you get your LPN, that would be the best chance of things to work out good for you. Chad, how are you, sir? He says, hi, I am late like always. That's all right. I'm bouncing from 2 to 3 people. People are coming and going, you know. So it's fine. No, I gave up on the Challenger and Charger. Yeah, I mean, they're nice, but honestly, for anybody that's going to do any kind of driving, or let's put it this way, anybody that is a car enthusiast, it's a bigger black hole than just buying it. Let's put it that way. And that's one of the biggest problems, is when you get one of them cars and you're like, oh, but I want the lights, and then then I want this, and then well, I want to do this, and next thing you know, you're eating ramen because you put in halos, or or you wanted the new pretty rims or something. And trust me, I understand it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. It's just, we don't exactly make the best decisions with our cars, do we? So, but I do have news about my car. Well, my truck. I took it to the dealership. Go, Bailey. Good boy. I gotta move in, puppy. What they ended up doing was the alignment was off a little bit, which I knew because I just had the tires in the lift. The place that did it did what they call an express lift, alignment. It basically gets it 90% so that it's not unsafe to drive, and they do recommend that you get one. Thoughts of an Old Soldier. I have a truck, and it is a 2016 Toyota Tundra 1794. Actually, I have the 1794 version of Gear Runner's truck. I believe it's same year. I believe our mileage is within about 7,000. Same color. His is all color matched, and mine's all chrome. So, but yeah, I love it. It is a great truck. I wouldn't have had to have it in the dealership if I didn't hit a huge pothole. So that kind of when I hit the pothole, it fractured the rear axle bearing and it seized it. So that seized, and then they had some other little things that they had to fix because of that seized bearing. And then my alignment was off a little bit, so they fixed the alignment. And then the parking sensors from that video that I did for the parking sensor issue, it actually got worse. And then they had to replace 2 sensors, and then they recalibrated everything, all the sensors, and they recalibrated the camera for the lift. And they also, they just had to do a bunch of little stuff that went along with that. So that was nice. Boise City says, well, another car that I'm looking at is the redesigned Nissan Versa. You know what? The Muranos aren't really that bad, but they're a little expensive, and their gas mileage isn't that bad. Looks really good and roomy, and it's about 13 to 14K. Now, see, that might be an option because you do have a little bit of payload room in the back when you fold down the seats, and the front's pretty comfortable. The back, I haven't really seen the back of them, but that might be another very good option for you. Thoughts of an Old Soldier says, I have a 2010 F-150, best truck I ever had. Well, see, that's because you got in before like 2012. After that is when everything went to crap, unfortunately. So, yeah. I mean, I know a lot of people that have older Fords that they... stepping on my dog's hair. And the older Fords run well. You know, that's when they were built Ford tough. So yeah, now that they, well, it's like everybody else. They put electronics in it. It's more room for error. And that's one of the things that everybody faults Toyota for. They're like, the Tundra needs a refresh. It looks the same as it did in 07, and it's this and it's that. But guess what? It still runs. They didn't add all this extra tech into it and all that kind of crap, and they haven't really had problems. So when everybody says that they're outdated and they need a refresh, with being outdated and, you know, you don't have all the electronical gremlins that all these other companies do. I mean, Ford's the only person I know that can have a recall on a recall. I mean, just saying. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Exactly. And that's what I keep telling people about the Tundra. They have the 5.7 in it, and they have the 4.7 or the 4.6. I always get that mixed up which one they stuck with. So it's worked. It's been the same motor since March of 1999 when they started building them. So, I mean, it works. Why change it? I mean, they had to change things for like emissions and stuff like that. But other than that, almost the same exhaust, almost the same frame, it is the same motor. The 5.7 has never changed except for emission stuff. I mean, if you look at a 2000 and a 2019, the 5.7 looks almost exactly alike. So, and they run almost exactly alike too. Tundras are good vehicles. They are. They're not cheap, and they're not cheap to run, and they're not cheap to maintain. So I can agree with you. I've actually had 3 Tundras, 2 Corollas, 4Runner. So I've had 6 Toyotas out of 8 cars. So I kind of like Toyota. All right, let's see. Dan wants me to look up the Versa. Let me see here. Let's see what they look like here, Dan. Nope, that's Well, let's see what we got here, Dan. You know what? I really hate to say it, but that, come on, focus. That really does, I mean, right to the middle of where the doors are, I really have to say that looks a lot like a Camry. And then from the back end, it looks like they kind of took some of the Maxima. But yeah, that's that is nice. And I mean, if you can get it for the price you're saying, why not? I mean, nice looking car. Definitely. So yeah, I would definitely look into that. If you can afford one of them, that's a really nice car. And that red is beautiful. That red is really beautiful. Thoughts of an old soldier. That's my truck. I just got the lift and tires put on it, so. But yeah, that's my truck. Oh, thank you, sir. I love it. And then mine has the brown saddle leather in it. It's the breathable leather. I'm looking for a picture of the interior. I mean, it's actually my dream truck. I told myself I would never get newer than a 2013 Tundra because I love the 07 to 13 because that's before they started squaring out the wheel wells a little bit. I've never liked square wheel wells. I mean, it's like putting a round peg in a square hole. It just doesn't work for me. And that's one of my biggest gripes about the Silverado. But let me see here. This is the back seat of my truck, and I love it because I have the full roll down back window, which I love it. And then I'm looking for, and then the whole interior is the saddle brown leather and all wood grain. So I really love this truck. It's amazing. So, and all the badging they have everywhere, it's ridiculous. But so all right, my dog heard something. So, well, I got a box in the mail today. I actually got two boxes, but the one isn't anything special. Actually, this really isn't that special either. But this is what I got today. I got a box full of bandsaw blades. So I am really happy about this. Which one is this? This is a 1/4 inch 4 TPI, which is tooth per inch. And here's another one. And this one is a 3/8 4 tooth per inch. Oh, and look, we got another one. And this one is a 1/2 inch 3 TPI. So basically what the 1/2 inch and 1/4 and 3/8 is the size of the band. And then TPI is how many teeth per inch. So I'm really happy that these came in because I have a lot of projects I needed them for. And I've been pushing them off because I haven't had the right bandsaw blades. So when I looked them up, I'm like, you know what? For $30 a pop, I'm just going to buy all the sizes that I might need. You know, buy the one for like the 1/4 inch one is for little scrolling cuts. The 3/8 one is for some like bigger stuff. Like I'll be able to use that for like bandsaw boxes. And then the 1/2 inch will be really good for me to use for roughing out bowl blanks and stuff like that. And I have my 3/4 inch carbide tip Resaw King on my bandsaw right now, which I'm glad the price of all the blades are not that, because that blade was ridiculous. So, but there's going to be a lot of videos coming up from my shop, because like I said, I have a few that are already shot, and there's a couple more that I'm in the process of. Hey, Marcus, how are you, sir? And thank you, Chad, and thanks, Thoughts of a Old Soldier. Greatly appreciated. But you know, I have a lot of stuff shot, and I just haven't had time to edit. You know, I work 50-hour-a-week job, and then I try and do this stuff at night and on the weekends. And right now, I have 3 animals that have the norovirus, the stomach flu or the stomach bug. So it's pretty ridiculous. I have let's put it this way, I have a lot of laundry I got to do every day. But other than that, I should be getting some of them videos out. I'll probably be doing the review on the Corolla. I'm hoping to get that video up because, you know, I put pictures of it up on my Instagram. So I'll probably get that out to be able to get a video put up on the channel. And then I'll be able to work on some of my longer videos, because the woodworking videos take forever. So I have some that are quick and easy. Like I have some safety and some shop safety tip videos that I want to put out for like different shop equipment and stuff like that, and just general health stuff. So they'll be coming out. They should be pretty easy for me to edit. So yeah, Thoughts of a Soldier. Yes, I agree. There are only so many hours in a day, and I'm finally just starting to get back on my feet and get back to the person I was before January, because my mom passed away in January. So I'm finally starting to get back to somewhat normal. So I should be able to start getting the videos back out. I was posting 3 days a week before and doing my live stream, but you know, that all had to stop. And you know, my channel took a little bit of a hit for it, but family was more important, so I really didn't care. But now I'm getting back to the way I was. I have some time, and you know, things are moving forward. So sorry to hear that. My deepest condolences. Thank you, sir. It's greatly appreciated. It was expected. She was in hospice care for almost 12 months. So, and she was on oxygen for 3 years. So it's rough. It is what it is. You know, you have to get over it, get through it, and move on, because any of your loved ones, you know, they don't want to see you live kind of like in their shadow, I guess you could say. They'd want you to get on and move forward. So I can fully, you know, I'm starting to understand that my mom wouldn't want me to be the way I was, you know, just moping around and everything. She'd want me to get back to my life. And, you know, me thinking that is what kind of gets me moving forward. Thoughts of a Soldier says, I know, lost my sister on Easter. I'm sorry to hear that, sir. it's horrible when you lose family members near a holiday or on a holiday in your case. Last year, I lost my aunt on Thanksgiving. I lost my mom January 4th. 4 years ago, I lost my dad right before Thanksgiving. So I know what it's like. It's not easy. He says he lost his mother to a idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. Yeah, there's a lot of things out there. It's rough. I mean, the only good thing about my mom's passing is she said, "I did this to myself. Don't worry. You know, it is what it is." Because my mom smoked for so many years, and she had COPD, which is chronic obstructive pulmonary disorder, which is basically your lungs don't metabolize oxygen anymore, regardless of the reason. And you know, it is what it is. She's like, you know, don't feel sorry for me. I did this to myself. So, you know, but I agree with you. You know, they're not hurting anymore. So, you know, there's positives to everything. You know, she's like in the case of your sister and my mother, and oh, it was your mother. Yeah, you know, they're not hurting anymore. They're a lot better off where they are, regardless of your beliefs. And you know, she would want me to get on with my life, and as long as I keep thinking that, it makes my my life a lot better, honestly. So that's kind of where I am right now, and I'm really starting to get back in the swing of things. I finally got back to wanting to get in the kitchen again, which is a big thing for me because I love to cook, and I just had no ambition to cook. I mean, cheese fries, quesadillas, eggs, fried egg sandwich. I really didn't put much effort into my food for the past 4 months. So, yeah, one day at a time. I fully agree. And, you know, it's that way with everything. I mean, nothing happens overnight, regardless of what you're doing or what you're trying to get over, what you're trying to get through, or even what you're trying to accomplish in life. It all takes time. And that's the biggest thing is it's going to happen when it happens. Right, puppy? Oh, Bailey's tired. So yeah, that's basically where we're at. Like I said, I'm gonna have a lot of woodshop videos coming out hopefully shortly. I have a lot of them edited. So once I excuse me, once I get them edited, I'm just gonna post them. They're all gonna be random times, random days, and then I'm gonna try and get back on a schedule. And with the kind of work that I'm doing for my channel, it's probably only going to be once a week, honestly, because editing takes hours. You know, when you're trying to cramp a 6-hour bowl turning video into something under 20 minutes and still keep people's attention, it's hard. And I've realized that I'm probably going to have to resort to doing like voiceovers and stuff like that, to where I can speed it up even more than what I have been, for you guys to be able to see what's actually happening. Might not be at the right speed, but you'll be able to see everything that's happening in the right steps. But I'll still be able to keep it short enough to where you don't just keep hitting that skip button, to where you can actually watch me make whatever I'm making. So I think that'll be one of the big things that's going to be a change in my channel, is how I'm going to be editing my videos, the kind of videos I put up, and the length of the videos. I mean, there will still be some long videos, but videos that are going to take a while, I might start breaking them down into 2 parts, just to make it a little bit easier on you guys. And videos that I break down into 2 or 3 parts, I'll still try to get all of them parts out in that 1 week. So at least that's what I'm going to shoot for. Because I do have a few big builds that are going to be coming up, like my kitchen. That my kitchen might just be a whole month of me throwing out videos. So, but that's kind of where I'm at. So, guys, I'm going to get off here. I am going to head down to my shop now. I have a lot of stuff that I got to get laid out. I'm going to do a lot of the layouts. I have a couple templates I got to draw up for some things. And then once I get that done, tomorrow when I come home from work, since it's an early day, I'll be able to start processing a lot of them templates. And then once I get the templates cut out, then I'll be able to start either making a jig for one or showing the process that I got to take to get the job done. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed some of the updates that I had for you guys. And next week, I need to get to a more steady time for my live streams again. So I'm thinking I'm going to go back to like the 6:30-ish hour to give people time to get home and all that and eat dinner and stuff. So, all right, guys, I'll see you next time, and keep an eye out for some videos. And for you guys that don't follow me on Instagram, there's a lot of pictures that go up on there. So even if there's not a video, you'll still get an idea of what I'm working on from day to day. So, guys, have a nice day. Hopefully you'll enjoy the weekend that's coming up, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a nice one. Bye, guys.